I'm going to do something I haven't done before. I'm going to review a pay-per-view. WWE had their Royal Rumble last night, so I'm going to review. I got my notes here because I wrote down some notes so I wouldn't forget anything because I am forgetful. So yeah, let's do this. I feel like the pay-per-view for most part was really solid and really good. And then the Rumble happened. That's where everything went downhill, but I'll get into that later. But first of all, the pre-show was Big E and Kofi with Xavier Woods at ringside against Tyson Kidd and Cesaro with Adam Rose at ringside. This was a solid match. I thought all four guys did a great job. I personally don't think it should have been the pre-show match. As much as I love the New Age Outlaws, I feel like their match against the Ascension should have been the pre-show match. But either way, I was a little surprised that Tyson Kidd and Cesaro won. I thought the New Day was going to win that one. But it was a pleasant surprise because I was happy either way who won that match because I'm a fan of all four of these guys. So either way I would have ended up happy. But I'm still really confused about what they're doing with these 6 guys. Because they're all talented. And they all should be pushed to the moon. But I don't understand what it is that the WWE doesn't seem to like about them. After that match, we started the show with the Ascension versus New Age Outlaws, and this went exactly how I thought it would. The Ascension won, and there you go. I don't know what it is. I'm not loving what they're doing with the Ascension on the main roster. I loved the Ascension when they were still done in NXT, but ever since they came to the main roster, I've just kind of been groaning every time they come out because I'm like, what is this stupidness? It needs to stop. I just don't like the direction they take in the Ascension, and I need it to stop. Then after that was the tag title match, the Usos versus Miz and Mizdow. Another solid match. I mean, when you have the Usos in a match, it's not going to be bad. It's not going to be a bad match. And then you put them with Miz and Mizdow, and they work so well together. Even though technically Miz has kind of been wrestling handicap matches because he never tags in Mizdow, which you gotta give Miz credit for. He's doing a lot of wrestling. I know as much as people want to hate Miz, I give Miz credit. But I love Mizdow, and I can't wait for the tension to finally happen and for them to break up. Though I am a little worried what might happen to both Miz and Damian when they do break up, because before his Mizdow gig, Damian wasn't doing that hot, and I don't even remember what. I think Miz was off TV anyway, filming the movies, so I don't know what these two will do after they break up, and that kind of scared me. And I don't know who the Usos are going to be fighting next, so yeah, everything's kind of up in the air right there with the tag team, so yeah, but solid match, loved it. Then we had the Bella Twins versus Paige and Natty. I honestly thought Paige and Natty were going to win this one, but the Bellas did, and I'm okay with that. I'm even more okay with the fact that, according to my brother, it was like an 8 or 9 minute match, and Divas having time is always an A+ in my book because I'm a huge Divas supporter, and so I'm always gung-ho for Divas to have longer than 5 minutes. And the only thing I did not like in the match was the fact that there was not enough Paige. Paige started the match, if I remember correctly, and then kind of quickly tagged Natty in, and then it was mainly Natty and Brie for the rest of the match. I understood why Nikki wasn't in because, you know, she got injured, and I think that's also the reason why she didn't do the rack attack and just won with the 4. But still, I don't understand why Paige wasn't in the match more. There was a move that Nikki and Brie did on Natty. I don't know what it is, but it was kind of a flippy thing with Natty, where Natty ended up hitting the mat on her back. But it looked cool as hell. Me and my mom both kind of freaked out when we saw that move. I hope Brie and Nikki keep that move. Like with most Diva matches, I'm wondering what the hell is going to happen next with them, because WWE never really gives a damn about the Divas, but we're not going to rant about that now because that'll be a long rant if I start. So then we had the triple threat match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Lesnar versus Cena versus Rollins, and this was match of the night. Like, I feel like most people would probably agree that this was match of the night. And going into this match, I did not know what to expect. At first, when it was just Cena and Lesnar, I was like, well, Lesnar's going to win. and, you know, be done with it. But when they added the element of Seth, I was like, ooh, this could be interesting. And it was phenomenal. Seth stole the show. Like, as much as Cena and Brock were awesome in the match too, like, this was Seth's match. I predicted Lesnar would win, and he did. Kind of surprised it wasn't cash-in, but then again, when Seth got F5'd and Brock pinned him, I was like, I don't think he's gonna get up. The freaking elbow drop from the top rope onto Lesnar when he was on the Spanish announce table was crazy. Lesnar giving J&J Security suplex at the same time, and then freaking Cena giving J&J Security both at the same time in AA was crazy. But the part that I freaked out the most on was when Seth did, and I may be getting the move name wrong, but I'm going off what I saw on Twitter. On Twitter, someone said it was called a Phoenix Splash. But this move, holy crap, that was awesome. I really hope Seth keeps using it. If nothing else, I would love if at, like, pay-per-views, like, it's like a last resort move. Like, if he does a curb stomp and they kick out, like, he goes to this Phoenix Splash, because I just want him to keep it. I like this move. But now that that happened, I am wondering where we're going to go next with Seth. With Lesnar, we know where he's heading for Mania, and if you watch the Fallout or watch the clip on YouTube, it looks like they're setting up for Cena and Rusev. So what are we doing with Seth? I would like to know. Okay, so now we're on to the Royal Rumble. Okay, so I'm just going to read what I got in my notes. First and foremost, Bubba Ray Dudley came in at number 3, and I lost my damn mind. I loved the Dudley Boys when I was younger, and I loved Bubba Ray and TNA as Bully Ray. Loved him. And so when he came out, I lost my damn mind. Because I had heard rumors, but I didn't want to get my hopes up that it could be true. So, yeah, when he came out, I lost my damn mind. I almost threw my laptop off my lap, which wasn't good. But yes. Then we had the Boogeyman. I like the Boogeyman, but I felt like that spot could have been used for someone else. Maybe an NXT person, because there was no NXT people in this match, even though my brother contradicts me and says there was in Curtis Axel, Tyson Kidd, and Sin Cara, but no. I say no. We also had DDP, which was awesome because I love DDP too. And we got a lot of awesome diamond cutters. I kind of wish Randy would have come out because that would have been fun, but we didn't get Randy. I'm wondering when Randy's going to be back though. So, yeah. Then everything kind of started going bad. First thing, Daniel Bryan came in at number 10. Then he was eliminated. And when Daniel got eliminated, I was like, oh shit. And Roman hadn't come out yet, so I was like, oh my god. No, Roman can't win this, because if Roman wins this, he'll be booed out of the building like Batista. So I was like sitting there crossing my fingers for like Bray, Dolph, or Dean, because I was like, it can't be Roman. They can't do this to him. And they did. Then we had the whole thing with Bray, Harper, and Rowan, and I'm wondering if they're teasing something. I don't know. Are we gonna get a Wyatt family feud finally? When Rowan got eliminated, I was fine with it because he wasn't even in the match to begin with. But when Harper got eliminated so soon after being coming in, it really pissed me off because I was like, why would you get rid of Harper so soon? It's stupid. It's stupid. And then the way they eliminated Bray was stupid too. Like, he had been in there since number 5, I believe. And then he just gets like, I don't even remember what Big Show or Kane did to him, but then they just lift him and throw him out. I was like, that's complete bullshit. It was bullshit. Daniel's elimination was bullshit too. I loved Dean and Roman working together for a little bit. That was awesome. Gave me Shield feels. Ziggler coming in at 30 was awesome. Loved that Ziggler came in 30. What I didn't love is that Ziggler was kind of quickly eliminated. He gets a freaking punch from Big Show, and then him and Kane lift him up and toss him out. And from the crowd's reaction, I was like, oh, this is not going to be good. Not going to be good at all. And then Dean's elimination was the same way as Bray and Dolph's hit and then thrown out. I was like, this is complete bullshit. Such bullshit. By the way, question for anyone who pays really close attention. What happened to Roman? Why was he bleeding? What the hell was happening there? When Roman eliminated Show and Kane, I don't understand why they rang the bell because Rusev hadn't been eliminated yet. And I actually for a split second thought maybe they could surprise us and give it a twist and Rusev win. But then it was all anticlimactic. Rusev slid in. Roman ducked him, gave him a spear, tossed him out. Roman wins. Yay. We had freaking a Rock appearance, which I think was supposed to get the crowd excited and also boost Roman, and all it did was just make people cheer for a second and then they're back to being pissed off, so it was a pointless Rock appearance. Yeah. So, mainly, I'm confused about where we're going from here. I'm not angry that Roman won. I'm gonna get that across right now. I am not angry that he won. I'm happy for him, you know. His face when he won just shows how happy he is to have won. The people I am pissed at is the WWE. Because you would have thought they would have learned from what happened with Batista last year not to pull this crap again. But apparently I gave them too much credit. The reason I got angry and I was pissed and annoyed was because I don't like predictability. Especially when it comes to the Royal Rumble. I do not like to sit there and be like, oh, I know everything that's going to happen. I do not like that. I hate it. I like being surprised at the surprise entrance. You know? I like being surprised. Like, maybe having an idea. Like, this year it was, everyone assumed it would be Roman or Daniel. That's what everyone assumed, but no one knew for sure. So when Daniel got eliminated, I was sitting there like, well, Roman's winning. And I don't like feeling like that. I don't. And I hate when it's predictable. It's stupid when it's predictable. It doesn't make it fun. So yeah, and that's why it makes me pissed, because poor Roman, you know, he can't even really be happy or celebrate this awesome moment in his career because everyone hates him. And so I feel bad for Roman that the WWE would put him in this situation. They're stupid. They're stupid. Yes. So I'm not mad that Roman won. Good for Roman, yay. I'm mad at WWE for doing this to him, knowing that this would be how their fans would react. That's what's stupid. So, yeah, but I'm wondering where the hell we're going. Like, where are we going with Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler and Dean Ambrose and Bray Wyatt and Seth? Well, Seth, I'm assuming when Randy comes back, that's what we'll be doing with Seth. But, you know, there are so many things up in the air, and I guess in a way that's a good thing to have going into Mania, like, not knowing where we're going. I guess it's maybe part of the fun. But for me, yeah, I don't like it. I want to know. So, yeah. That was my review. Like I said, before the Rumble, everything was pretty solid and really good. And basically, the Rumble was good until Daniel got eliminated, and then everything just went downhill from there. So, yeah. So, if you watched the Royal Rumble, please tell me your thoughts down below. Let's discuss this. So, like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Until next time, bye.